Yeah. Good morning. No. This is off and I'm on. I'm on? Yeah. Good. This needs to be off though. We've had a few technical issues this morning. We're hoping that they're all finished. Uh-huh. Still having technical issues. They're not going away. Try that. Oh, why don't I just quit and talk? Oh, except it won't go on to...
Just needs to unshare the screen.
Is it going to come through there?
If you're speaking to that.
Well, celebrations.
That's it.
Here we go. We got this thing on?
No, that's on mute again.
Oh, I'm not worrying about this. I'm going to talk into this one.
Okay, that's fine.
Forget this.
And the clicker should work.
My clicker should work. So, first of all, I thought that I would just go through the way we celebrate. You know, if you really think about it, us human beings are really into celebration. Have you noticed? How many birthdays have you celebrated? I don't need to have the number. How many Christmases? How many whatevers? Let's have a look at this. Please change this. Moomba in Melbourne is full of, what do they call it, fireworks. New Year's Eve, full of fireworks in celebration. Thanks, you. Birthdays. How many birthdays have you celebrated? The celebration of you, spirit, coming into physical reality, to live a life for whatever the purposes of your life are, until you've completed it. And then you say, well, thank you very much, I'm leaving now. And off you go to a new experience. Thanks, Stuart. Oh, did we do the last one? Yeah, next one. Graduation day. How many people here have gone through a graduation experience of some kind? Yes. And we don't usually throw our caps in the air like that, but you did? Good on you. Sheila did, for those who are listening. But it's a day of accomplishment where we've studied for however long we've studied, years and years for most of us, before we get to this point. And then we're there. We've done it. Celebrations. Thanks, Stuart. Weddings. Big celebration there. Is anybody here not have one of those experiences? Bill? Wedding.
I've been to them.
Yeah. That's a good one. We celebrate them and we go on celebrating them because the next thing we know, thanks Stuart, we're in anniversaries and everyone we celebrate to the point where we've got families who celebrate with us, we've got friends who celebrate with us, and celebrations in the air. Next one. Mother's Day. Sorry guys, you're left out of that one. Mother's Day is where if we've had children, mostly they come along and say, Happy Mother's Day, Mum. Thanks for having us and bringing us up and all that jazz. Some of us, of course, is a bit of estrangement, but, you know, it goes on. And we are celebrated in that way, us ladies. There you go, fellas, back again. Happy Father's Day. That day when dads feel really good about the kids they've managed to helping into the world. Happy Father's Day. Celebration. We've gone a bit out of the personal world now. How many people here have been to a music festival? One? Oh, I have. Two. The Port Fairy Music Festival was on just a while ago. We've got friends who always go down there. In fact, it's Ruth's cello teacher and her husband always go to the Port Fairy Music Festival. This is a festival at the Maya Music Bowl. You might be there in that photo even, perhaps. Most of them, yeah. As long as you were part of it, yeah. Even Christmas, we can always go there for Christmas carols in the bowl. But there are other times too. I remember going to a Neil Diamond concert when he was here in Australia. There, got myself into a bit of trouble, but that's all right. As I was in line, waiting, you know, queues, and somebody decided I'd butted in. And I had a bikini top on, so she undid my bikini top. Yeah. I've been a hippie, so it didn't matter to me. And I believe that funerals are now called celebrations of life. That's a nice one, isn't it? Celebration of life. This is one from Japan, where they celebrate the cherry tree blossom festival. I did have some words about that, but I don't seem to have them. Cherry tree, the absolute celebration of flowers blooming all around us. How many of you have got gardens? If they're coming, I'll come in. How many's got gardens and you love playing in them and digging them and pulling out the weeds and pruning the roses and all the things that we do as we engage in the beauty that we have surrounding us? Let's move into the spiritual world. Christmas time. If you are of a Christian spiritual belief, you're going to spend some time celebrating the Nativity. Oh, we've moved on. Go back, please. The Nativity, the gift of Jesus and all the teachings that he brought to us, and the understanding of the Christ energy that we embody in some ways. If you're not, you may find that this is the celebration, but it's still about gifts. Good old Santa Claus, Father Christmas, coming along with gifts for everybody. And if we're lucky, remember, I don't know about you, but my kids certainly used to go out on Christmas Eve looking for Santa, zooming across the sky in his sleigh and the reindeers. I don't know if they ever saw it, but they sometimes said they did definitely see him. Again, if you're a Christian believer, Easter has a special meaning. The celebration of the sacrifice on the cross and the light that brought to the world. If you're not there, or maybe you are there and this is still your celebration, Easter eggs, the symbol of new life. Chocolate, I'm not sure how much that contributes to our life, but we love it. Anybody here not like chocolate? Oh, good. If we move into the Hindu spiritual teachings, we've got Ganesh. Thank you, Spirit. Next one. Ganesh removes all obstacles. Now, isn't that a great one to have? Yay. Next one, thanks. And then they have the Festival of Lights, colour. I was hoping that Wendy would have been here because she could have told us a little bit more about this. The Hindu festival celebrated as the festival of colour love, equality and spring. It celebrates the eternal and divine love of the deities Radha and Krishna. Additionally, the day signifies the triumph of good over evil. What a lovely way to celebrate all that. Colour. I love colour. And if we go to the Islamic tradition, these folks are enjoying everything wonderful. Ice creams, lollies, the lot, because it's the end of Ramadan. Ramadan is akin to the spiritual Lent, where you fast for a month to take your attention to the spiritual life that you live. At the end, everybody celebrates with fantastic sugary stuff. Thanks, Joe. Now, if we look at the various cultures around the world, we'll notice their spiritual lives are on show. The American Indian with their wonderful dances, almost all of them celebrating their spiritual life. Thanks, Stuart. Our Maori friends across the ditch. Now, this is the celebration of Waitangi Day. Have I said it right? Yeah. Waitangi Day. It's the day when the Maoris made an agreement with the white invaders that came from England to maintain their beliefs, their way of being, that they would not wipe them out in the way that we've managed to do a lot here in Australia. So it's celebrated every year and it has strong spiritual connotations too. Rev, can you say a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's the Ratana. It's a Maori-based sect of Christianity. It's very strong. They have two holy books. One is the Bible, and the other is the Treaty of Waitangi. The Bible represents spiritual nature, and the Treaty, the mundane worldly.
Thank you. And there's no need to speak about this one really, is it? Our wonderful Aboriginal peoples, for whom life is a spiritual walk. It's in their way of being, it's in their beliefs, it's in their ceremonies, all spiritual. And if we remember that they've now discovered they were here something like 60,000 years ago. They have been holding that spirit in this country, on this land, for all of that time. That almost blows my mind. They have different tribes, different countries, but none of them do not have this spiritual aspect to their lives and their communities. Celebrations, celebrations, celebrations. And then we come to you. Yes, you celebrate birthdays, and you celebrate marriages, and you celebrate anniversaries, and Mother's and Father's Days, etc. But what about you? What do you celebrate about you? Let's name a few things that could be on your celebration list. How wonderful you are. Your friendship to those you are friends with. Your love to those you love. And even beyond that, if you're a meditator and you project love to the world, you have that amazing, amazing energy of love. Your tears, tears that show your love, tears that release pent-up energy. Your laughter, the gift of laughter that you engage in quite often, I'm sure. The gift of healing. Have you ever noticed that you can cut your finger on something and it's bleeding and it hurts. But if you put a band-aid on it for a day or so and take it off, it's all healed. How's that for power? If you have surgery and they cut a big part of you open and they pat it all up when they're finished and you go home, it takes a bit longer than a cut, but there's a point where you can take the dressing off and it's healed. What power you hold. What about your creativity? Who has a creative engagement, that something they engage with? Yeah, me. What's yours?
Knitting and crochet.
Yeah, mine too. Stuart, what's yours?
Music.
Music? Who else had their hand up? Music's yours too? Bill, yours must be music too? And there are all sorts of ways to engage our creativity. Some people draw, some people paint, some people it's planting in their garden is their creative expression. We all have that power to be creative, and it just depends what turns us on and how we like to use it. And I bet that there are some people here who haven't put their hand up. If we had a conversation, we'd uncover what their creative urge brings forth in the world. What about cooking? Who's a good cook? Put my hand up. Yeah, cooking, creating meals. Yes. We don't think about it that way, do we? But it is a creative expression. What else? Could you think of other things that are part of what we can celebrate? Photography, that's an artistic hobby, yeah.
Exercising every day.
What?
Exercising every day.
Yes, absolutely. I've said I will walk I'm supposed to be walking half an hour every day, but I haven't got the shoes yet. Well, I've been saying I walk the dog, but that's about 10 minutes because she's an oldie. But do you take time to celebrate you? Is that something on your regular to-do list every day? I think I've said enough. So let's now just take a few moments. We'll go into a meditation. So just let your eyes close. And just celebrate. Just have the idea of celebrating you. For all that you give, for all that you do, for all the wonderful things that make you a wonderful expression here on planet Earth. Your laughter, your love, your beauty, your creativity, your friendship, the gift of you to the world on planet Earth. It began when you said in spirit, yes, I'll come down. I'll be a human on the beautiful planet Earth. And take your attention to your heart space. If you need to touch the centre of your chest where your heart is, do so. Going to that place from whence love emanates. And gently let it fill your whole body, just expanding with each breath. And then very gently, we let it flow out to the world, to our world, to those we love, to those we care about, our families, our friends. And then to the wider world. Let love flow from your heart to the hearts of the world. Have the intention to join your energy with all those around the world who also sit in meditation or prayer. And the joining of those energies creates a wave of love, of the intention for peace, for healing, to the world, to all those who need such energy. We say, let there be wholeness, let there be peace on earth. And gently we come back with our focus on our own heart space, on our own human being. And gently, 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 we let our eyes open and be present to each other here in consciousness.